Hello, Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's get right into it. We are in a waxing crescent moon. That's right, still in a new moon phase, getting ready for this first quarter moon. So let's do it. Let's do it. Waxing crescent moons are about setting intentions. What are your intentions for this full moon? What are your intentions for this full moon? Talking to you wherever Pisces is in your birth chart. What's in your birth charts? I'm a magnet for harmonious, peaceful, healed relationships. So that means you are healed, or you're at least going towards your healing. That's right, a magnet for that. Healed relationships. Words are very powerful, so you are a magnet for that. You want harmonious relationships. You want to attract harmonious relationships. You do not want to attract drama. Your words will create your reality. That's right, and create your reality. So you're operating by faith, not by fear. So when you're operating by faith, you're saying you're a magnet. So you're like, okay, I want these things to be attracted to me. Harmonious, peaceful, healed relationships, right? Not where people are operating in fear and impulsive behavior. No, you want healed, you want harmonious relationships that flow. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. Let us see what's in your cards. Let's go. All right. We're ready to pray over your cards. Let's do it. Let's see what your number is. Let's start out with an angel number first. Let's see what that is. All right. Let's see. 333. So there's a lot of conversation going on here. Equilibrium. Nurture the mind, body, and spirit connection. Oh, this is nice. Your angels are asking you to balance yourself. So, what area of your life feels out of alignment? Get in meditation practice, embark on a workout routine, or finally start the vision board you've been procrastinating on. So, your angels want you to look at an area of your life that you're not fully rounded out and self correct. Yeah. So, there's some things that you've been talking about doing, like balancing some things out. All right now. Good stuff. So yeah, so we're talking about the color green connects us also with the heart chakra too. So balancing out the heart chakra, forgiveness, what you have in common with people. This is right here. Color is also a message in the color. So like what you have in common with people, forgiveness, love, trust, those kind of things. So you want to be in a, like I said, magnet for harmonious, peaceful, healed relationships, right? So that's you focusing on your healing, right? Yeah. No tempers, right? Trying to see things from a higher frequency, resolving some internal things going on. Let's see what else we got going on. So here we have the King of Wands here. Um, we also have the Six of Swords. We also have the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. We also have the Five of Swords. Three of Swords, and then also the Fool card. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Somebody may have I see you starting out on your throne, which is a good thing. I see you starting out King of Wands here, which is a good thing. Not only that, I feel like somebody has an overseer, like a loved one on the other side, who is kind of sort of overseeing maybe like family stuff, um, and helping everybody to kind of sort of move on from just maybe a shady environment, maybe a shady geographical location, like trying to help everybody move on from a and when you look back and see that people have moved on, sources saying that's when you can kind of sort of get off the fence with the overthinking part, talking about stuff, and start the healing process from the disappointment. You can move on from past disappointment. Stop talking about the past disappointment. This person is shady. They're saying this about me behind my back and blah blah blah. Because you know who somebody struck a match. You have an idea of, everybody has an idea of who's doing all the. You don't even want to waste your ideas because everybody already knows it's two sides of the sword. Everybody already knows it's fire energy. That's why you're starting out here. Everybody already knows. So, anyway, so it's just saying, yeah. So there's an Aries in the mix of something. There's an Aries and a Leo in the mix of something. So source is saying to you that's connected to an organization. I mean, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the cards. But like I said, you're a magnet for harmonious, peaceful, healed relationships. And so it's saying leave behind the distractions. Threes looks like here. It's like when you're traveling in threes. Like you see this person right here. Somebody may be getting a dog. That's why some people get emotional support dogs. They're like, okay, some people just got too much drama attached to them. They'd rather have a pet to see things at a higher frequency, right? Somebody who genuinely appreciates your presence, being around, not using you for some kind of conflict. The full moon that we're going to have coming up in this cycle is a full moon in Leo, and when the moon moves through Leo, you're allowing your vulnerability to be your strength, but you're also saying you're going where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated. So pets, you see this pet right here in this card, they have a way of showing appreciation. There's just no strings attached. It's just like, just put food and water in my bowl. That's the requirement right there. Take me out for a walk. If it's a cat may look at you like, whatever, leave me be, little peasant. That's how a cat may look at you. But there clearly is a dog here in the cards here. So it looks like you have a lot of things in common, with some energies as it relates to just kind of sort of leaving. But everybody have an idea of who's behind. I mean, like I said, it's not rocket science. So it's saying, but you are your own person. You are your own person. So that's your card right there. You're a magnet for harmonious, peaceful, healed relationships. So that's what you have in common with somebody. Somebody says they're disappointed in you. They're, you got a smart mouth. You're shady. I mean, what's interesting, a lot of people have that in common when they try to move on quietly and peaceful in life. People say the same thing. I mean, so many people have the same thing that's been said about them in common by family members, because you found your light. You're the I believe sign. You started believing that you had purpose, and people start being shady, and people know what's behind it. Like, you have an idea of who's behind what. So that's what Source is saying. Look, you and somebody, whoever this energy is, have to see things from a higher frequency. Whoever the energy is, you're going to have to see things from a higher frequency. And that's it. So that's what talking is for. Threes look like lips. That's what talking is for. Right? That's what sacred conversations are about. Childhood sacred conversations are about. No cameras, no recordings, no nothing. So where people's inner child can kind of come out and play. People can kind of go back. Somebody's going to feel like they hit the jackpot emotionally, because something is going to end. Something is going to end. Something is going to end once people realize the devil is in the details. You're not demonizing people, but something is in the details. Somebody could have some loved ones who have really bad tempers. And remember, water is reflective. And so they could have been projecting their anger, whoever these energies were, on you and somebody else. And you and somebody else just calmly just moved on. Because you all are both, you and somebody are a magnet for harmonious, peaceful, and healed relationships. So, yeah. And unfortunately, some people see that as a weakness. If you're not flying off the handle, throwing something across the room, cussing people out, the police is showing up everywhere some week. Some people, they just can't. So you're in receiving mode. You're getting downloads while you're in hermit mode. You're getting a lot of downloads, while you're in hermit mode. And like I said, people know who's behind what. People know who's behind lies. So you're in gratitude. So somebody is releasing something. Somebody is definitely releasing something that you've been grieving or holding on to for a while. some kind of feeling like they were left out in the cold or feeling worthless. You know, this is somebody working on their Chiron. Somebody's working on their Chiron. And you do need your time of birth for Chiron. Yeah. Somebody is very creative. Here's the Three of Wands here. So everybody knows there's a man and a woman that's a karmic couple that's responsible for all of this. Child, these karmic couples, Lord have mercy. And the word gossip was not even initially, supposed to even mean that. It was supposed to be sharing the gospel. It was so interesting. But people have turned it into something evil. Like just, boy, I tell you. So it looks like you're highly creative, and so you can be using your water for something else to create, like I said, being a magnet for harmonious, peaceful, relationships. You don't want to be around energies that all they want to do is just on 1,000, like mad at everything, talking about people behind their back. Yeah, you're ending something. Yeah, something is over. Just because it's when the moon moves through Scorpio, when the moon moves through all of these signs, it means something. There's a meaning behind all of this. These are major secrets, minor secrets, major secrets. But when the moon moves through where your emotions, meaning the moons, your feelings move through all of these zodiac signs, that's like having some idea of how everybody on the planet feels when their water is low or when the water is high, right? But for example, when the moon moves through Virgo, you can step outside and look at things through an objective lens and recognize you don't want to be tied to chaos and confusion and drama. You want to be able to just take a minute to just analyze everything when the water is high. That's what Source is saying to you. That's what you and somebody have in common. Y'all don't like drama. It's draining. You almost feel like you're in purgatory when you're around that kind of stuff. Because water is reflective. It's like people project that onto you, so you adapt in that environment. This is when you're in receiving mode, this right here, when you're in receiving mode of all this fire, then you get fired up until you learn how to contain your water and say, you know what? Not your conversation, not the frequency that you're on. Somebody lying behind your back, you're just going to pray for them. That's it. Maybe they're in survival mode for something. Who knows what's going on? I'm just going to pray for them. Just keep it moving. I have an idea who's behind it. Yep. Not giving it any energy. None whatsoever. Who or what is behind it. Right? So that's what's pushing somebody to the rebirth side. Yep. Celebration time again. 8, 4, 4. Yep. So you and somebody like I said before, will be in like celebratory mode, where two other energies, you see one wand moving forward, right? But one energy in particular, you'll never talk to again. You're very clear. You're done. You're done. You don't even want to. You don't want even your water to even reflect that type of energy. You're done with them. Just done. The other one, it may take a minute for you to realize it will trigger you to stay connected to that energy. So that's where the death card comes in. You're like, okay, in order for you to go to a full rebirth, these two right here tie you to the memory of the improper use of fire. So you'd rather take all your fire, your inspiration is changing. So that's putting you back in the saddle again. Kind of putting you back in the saddle again. Because you know your worth and you're good whether you're invited to the event or not. Whether you are here or here, you know your worth and your value because you've already had a big heavy price to pay already. So yeah. So yeah, let me see, 4, 4, yeah. So, yeah, you and somebody are very clear on one energy you're never talking to again. But the other energy, you may be like, until you realize, no, they still tied together. And it's to stay connected to one, but be kind of sort of still connected to the other one. It'd be foolish. Just leave all the distractions behind. You can use your inspiration to do something else. Yeah. So you're just completely cutting ties. And that's going to help you grow your abundance and your prosperity. Yeah. So that you can thrive. All right, that's what I have for you. Here you go. Yep. So, yeah, somebody's really learned how to take their power back. You know, you really just learn how to take your power back unapologetically. Yep. So. You've gone through a very powerful transformation. Yeah, that's your 8th house there. Very powerful transformation. Somebody is not expecting, when we talk about the Fool card, connect us with Uranus, which is now, well, yeah, it is now station direct. You are, in terms of relationships and sustainability in relationships, your expectations are different. Meaning that you're expecting to give back what you put into your relationships and vice versa. You're not letting anybody get you and somebody's temper out of sorts. So you're not in other words, you're not letting people, get you upset. I feel like you and somebody will be planning a vacation. Wheels up. Yep. Wheels up. So you're just cutting ties with some energies all together so you can move on. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got going on. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yep, let's see. Yeah, so somebody is definitely in that 9th house energy, thinking about traveling. That's where your motivation is, thinking about traveling, higher education, adventure. This is where you are, 9th house. Right? That's where your energy is. That's what you're talking about, doing those things, expansiveness. So eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Yeah. Yeah. So it could have been a lot of energies that were lying about you behind your back, but at this point you're not giving it any ear whatsoever. Like, who cares? Somebody is familiar with this from their own family, so familiar spirits. They're just standing around and just watch and just compete and compare and talk about people. So you got flights to catch, you got stuff to do. You and somebody having a good time. There's 2 other energies you're moving on from. Whatever, 2, 3 other. It's 3 of them, I guess. 3 energies you're not talking to anymore. Moving on. Good for you. Let's get this immunology part. Let's close it out. So, yep, your hard work is paying off. So, yeah, wheels up. That's right. That's right. Be a magnet for harmonious, peaceful, and healed relationships. But that's what I have for you. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.